Alrighty guys, welcome. So what we're gonna do tonight, let me actually upgrade the sub thing real quick. I wish it kept track of it better. It was an easy way to update it. In Streamlabs. Every time I have to go ahead and manually delete it and reset it back up. There we go. Reflected of our new subscribers, yay. Alrighty. So let's go through, guys. I think we'll do just a quick warm up real quick, give time people to join in. So, and I changed up some stuff in my Scareclaw tier deck, so we'll go through and play it actually in ranked real quick, give people time to join in, and then I'll play a lot of, we'll go through and play a lot of the new support, or if you guys want to see me play some current format stuff, let me know down in the chat, and we can do that as well. But I know a lot of people have been asking stuff to see some stuff around the new stuff coming out. I'm really just waiting for us to get into October, then I can go start spamming my new builds and stuff like that. So that gives me time to work on them more and perfect them even better. That's what I was trying to do, is like I try and get the build, about as good as I can. So when I post the profile, like if I, it's almost rare that I would change anything out of the set, or very little I would change, right? Usually the only thing I sometimes would change is like maybe I build it a certain way because I know people couldn't afford certain cards. Like I posted on Team APS Plus channel today where Paul was talking about a lot of stuff with, how be the very intro to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! And the complications of the game, and Konami not making, products that would be, suited for like new and or returning players. things like that. He had a really good video. I left him a good comment as well too, so we'll see if he responds or anything like that. Yeah, we won't stream too long tonight, guys, since I streamed yesterday for 4 hours because I streamed yesterday morning and yesterday afternoon. So we'll stream probably what is it, like 8:30. We'll stream to like 9:30 tonight. So we'll stream for about an hour at the most, maybe a little over. But I need to make sure I have time to get a video ready for tomorrow and all that good stuff. Uh, but we'll definitely play as much as we can. If anyone wants to play, you know, you're welcome to let me know down in chat if you guys have any questions. Hey, Sierra Loop, how are you doing? I appreciate you joining in. Alright, let's see what we get for our first ranked match to warm up, guys, and then we'll play a lot of the new stuff if you guys still want to see the new stuff. But I figured we'd chill and do this to give time people to join into the stream, and a good, you know, decent warm up match to get started. Is this the Riku? Alright, I always hate seeing both of them in hand, but that's fine. We'll go and go Duster, see what they had. Okay, yeah, he had nothing. So he hardcore bricked. Let's go and do this, just to see if they have any. Okay, they don't. Alright, they went in surrender, which made sense. They hardcore bricked, so I get them surrendering. Let's see. This deck is more of a plant. They usually do stuff on our turn. I think we probably fine with what we have. They do tend to play a good bit of back rows. And I think we'll keep it the same actually. I don't think we'll change anything. I know a little bit about the Rika deck, but not too much. Hey Talus, how are you doing? Appreciate you joining in. Alright, so we'll go game 2, guys. They may just up and surrender in this one, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, they definitely bricked really hard. Alright, we do another good hand again, so we're good either way. This is the same one he played last game, right? I think so. Whenever you get a monster from deck to your hand, then if you tribute a monster activated, you can add one plant monster. That's crazy. That thing pulls like crazy. This one's Petal. Alright, one Riku monster from your deck. Trend or send it to the graveyard. Oh, that's cool. So it's either like a reinforcement type or like a foolish. That's really good. And it's level 1 on top of that. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the deck or anything you want to see specifically, let me know in chat and we'll see if we can make it happen. Yeah, I've got a feeling they probably haven't played this deck too much, just by the way they're playing. So this may be one of their first duels or something like that with it. Alright, he probably got the trap card again. Let's go and do this. I already have that. Let's go and pull that. Why not? I have a rival, so we're good here. So let's do Balloon. All right, let's do. All right, so mostly what we want to do is try and bait out his potentially the back row, so that way we can save our effect to pop to anything else that he doesn't trigger. So really what we do is just really make him kind of force stuff out. This is the one he had earlier, so that face down the. Is that a players cannot activate that face up monsters? Okay, so it's just that card. Okay, okay, I misread the card. Good deal. Good deal. All right, let's go ahead and do this because if he has anything else, yeah, I'm playing the Scareclaw tier right now. It's the deck that I made from Triff's version. Except mine's like the complete opposite. Mine's more Scarclaw focused. Uh, versus his is more tier element focused. Um, I'm trying to think to have any other way. Well, if I send it to the graveyard, it still should trigger, right? No. Alright, let's do this. I can. Pop that out the way. Um, could go with that, get rid of that. I don't know, I feel like it's overextending. I feel like we just pass here, right? I feel like we do. Yeah, so he's definitely playing heavy stun, kind of like I was thinking. So, uh, if we have to go game 3, we'll just side into lightning storms and the twisters, and we'll be good to go. So if we have to go game 3, we just side all that in. I don't think we'll have to. I'll pop that on my turn, and we should be good to go. Alright, so he's negating all dark monsters effect, which the only thing we have that's dark is really just the Richard, the Link one, uh, and of course all of our tier, well most of our tier element stuff is dark too. Alright, so I'm gonna activate that where I set it last turn. Tribute, add. I think all it has is just what water, right? I think his deck is all water. Yeah, I win some games because I have a third. Because sometimes you just go all 3 in one turn and OTK them. Uh, especially with a lot of decks that can banish stuff from the extra deck, they're just gonna banish your Tryhard. Especially if you're only playing 2, that's definitely gonna be that's gonna be the first card they get rid of anyway. But if you already have 2, right, that one's already gone. It leaves you with 1. And then some games like I mentioned, which I've replays and done it even here in the live streams, right, where I've played 3 in one turn and OTK'd them, just because you can go through because they're 3 all in one turn because they're not once per turn effects. So if you've got the extenders on board, you can just combo all 3 out and instant OTK them. Because in the day, this deck's just an OTK deck. That's all you're really doing. That's why everything that you're doing is really just baiting them out of their back row, like I was doing in the last turn. I was just baiting out his back row stuff, which we did a good job doing that. Now he only has 1 set. He has that one he just pulled, which I think was the one that he used earlier, which I think lets him steal our card. But we're gonna pop that, so that'll help out a lot, so we can use our effects. But yeah, I don't think they've played the deck too much because they're definitely playing uh, very slow with it. We'll see. If they wipe out our board, we may end up actually going game 3, which is fine. Like I said, we decided then. I'm not worried about losing this one. Is he? Yeah, he's dark too. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, they're definitely playing very slow, or they're lagging one. Yeah, we got to get rid of that mirror though. That's hurting us. I guess he played that to stop tier elements, and Despia is what they were going for. So he may have this one. I don't think we'll be able to come back. What else these guys have? Monster. Yeah, that's depending on what they have in hand. That's probably game. All right. Let's see if we can turn this around though. We'll draw 2, try and get us back in the game. Um, yeah, the best like rank 3 for the deck is number 75. Dude, that just stops it. I think we just take the hit here, right? Yeah, we just risk it and take the hit. Save this for next turn. So that's the smart play. So we won't do anything here. That mirror won him this game, pretty much. So now that we're knowing he's playing a lot of heavy back row stuff, which is why I have the multiple lightning storms and twin twisters, because people, especially like at YCS and stuff like that, uh, they love to play stuff like this that people don't expect, and I hate back row stuff, so that's why I have all that stuff sided. What do you mean by no? Oh, well, that's what the tryhard for, right? You're going to end on tryhard and then still go him, right? Well, you already have him out before you play tryhard usually, like, because usually if you're playing him, it's to stop Nibiru. Usually you're playing this to stop Nibiru, and so usually you get this out before you even get tryhard out. Sometimes, of course, that may not be, possible, but depending on your hand and the situation. But that's ideally what it's meant for, is to get that out before you go like your 5th summon or go for tryhard. So if they do nib you, you'll go number 75, negate it, draw a card. So yep. Hey Riley, I appreciate you joining in. All right, we're open, so he's gonna go full out. So like I said, we may end up going game 3 because of that imprisoning mirror negates our stuff. Because I would have already went the link 1 and we could have already kept pushing, but that stops. Our main cards are dark, unfortunately. So it stops everything that we do. 5. Yeah. So we'll still get another turn unless one of them can double attack, which I don't think any of them can. If we can get Duster, well, yeah, Duster probably would be the best draw here. Duster to get rid of their back row. Uh, he just gave her just to boost the attack. That didn't make sense. I mean, it helps us out, so I'm not complaining. I thought he was going to summon something with it, but I think it just boosts its attack. Yeah, it just gains attack. I mean, it does more damage. But I still have 1,000 left, so I was going to have 1,200 left. So, that's fine. Alright. So I know we know he's got one trap this really soon, so we really need to draw Duster. Duster would be pretty much probably the perfect draw for us to have a chance. And then we just would have to worry about what he has in hand. What else does Jasmine do? If your life point's higher than your opponent's, discard, which they're not. Alright, so I'm not worried about her. So she's fine. She's fine. The trap card that he has back row is going to be our problem. Yeah, we really need to draw Duster here. If we top deck Duster, we can basically take the whole game back over. It's not Duster, but that helps too. That's probably our second best draw. Alright, how do you want to do this? I can't use his effect because of that stupid card. That hurts as well. I can't go well, I can go him, but we don't have that. I think I just need, yeah, let's go him, that's fine. Alright. Alright, he's not going to do anything till I do that. I think we go ahead and play this here. Let's go. Still has 21 defense at the end of the day. I'll be negated by the mirror, but let's see if he forgets that and tries to trigger something though. He did, fantastic. That's why you always do stuff like that, because people that are not paying attention, they get caught up in the moment. They'll make misplays like that, because now I can trigger Talons, which is what I wanted. That was a huge misplay on his part. Now draw 2 more cards again. If we can get 3 Scareclaws, we're back in. Or Duster. There's the Duster we're looking for, thank God. All because he misplayed. Now we're back in the game. He should have just let that go through. He shouldn't have done anything. That's why it's very important, guys. You don't get caught up in the moment. You sit back, you look at the board, and you think before you interact. They didn't do that. They just saw they could trigger it. They triggered it. Let's see if we can turn things back around. Because now I can use Dark Monsters effects now. This is the one that steals my card. I just get it back at the end of the turn. That's fine with me. Already summoned. So, no, just summon Alpha. And here's where we get good, because we're going to use Alpha, bounce that back. I'll get Rich Heart back here in just a moment. Dude, man, I swore she... Oh, I forgot about the first part. I missed the first part as usual. Alright, so end our turn. We'll still get him back. He did tribute from hand, so... Alright, as long as he doesn't summon anything else, which he probably will. Most of his monsters do have low attack, except the big ones. So... if we can get another turn again, we can finally do something. Because all I need to do is loop that off the field, but he probably has it with that because he can just interrupt us because we're going to be 2 short card advantage. But that was still a good play by us to get us back in the game. But yeah, we'll side in my double Lightning Storm, side in double Twin Twister, because all he's doing is playing a bunch of stun stuff. That's the only reason he's even in the game. Alright, We'll see what else he can do, because the more he plays too, it lets us know what the deck does. Alright, he's just going for that one again. Okay, so he's playing 2, so that gives us that information. I don't know why he's doing that. All he has to do is attack. He's playing the Lone Fire. So he's giving me a lot of insight to his deck that he shouldn't be doing, because we didn't know that he had this. I mean, it was probably more than likely, obviously, he had Lone Fire, because it's been one of the best plant cards for the last decade, and still is. Alright, so let's side our stuff in. We'll keep them. Let's do, take out that, take out that. So we go double Lightning Storm. I don't know, should I keep that as well? I don't know. Let's go with that. Reinforcement, that. The Kaiju's fine. Dark Ruler. I don't know if we need triple Dark Ruler, really. I'm really more worried about his back row. We'll keep double Dark Ruler. I'm really more worried about his back row than his monsters. Let's do that, and I think Imperm would hurt him too. Let's see if we can get double Imperm. I almost want to take out the alphas, because I really don't need them as much. Well, let's take one of her out, and we'll take one of the alphas out. Alright, we'll go second. Perfect. So far, he's done the same play, basically, every game so far, so... Let's see if he does anything this game, or if he bricked like he did game 1. But we want to see, we've got the Imperm, and we've got the Lightning Storm. Launcher control is distributed to your... Okay, so basically she just helps trigger with everything else. So she's basically an extender, essentially, for the deck. Okay, so we're just gonna play another one. Alright, now we will... There we go. Go ahead and stop that. And you put it in defense, which helps us too. So that's fantastic. And it's the trap card again. Fantastic. Let's see what they're doing here. Okay. I really need one more Scareclaw monster, man. That's the one he did before with the tribute. Yeah, dang it, I need a way. This is what sucks about the deck, man, is when you're short the one card, there's nothing you can do. And for whatever reason, I've not been drawing my tier element stuff. I got one of them. I think we just have to pass here, unfortunately. Like I've been having an issue like all not say all day, but through the stream yesterday. I just keep drawing spell cards. I think it's really more of the game because I have way more monsters, but I draw mostly spells. And with this deck, you want to see most of the monsters. And I've been playing this deck for a while and had no issues. It's just like recently, whatever they've done or changed, now all I'm seeing is like spells. So he's playing Sylvan stuff too. I wonder if he's trying to play or playing the deck that the dude used it. I think he won the YCS with. Because the downside for us is Lynx is the one weakness with this deck, and he's got the Dark Prison Mirror plus the other stuff. So he's got a lot of stuff hard for us to play through. Because he's got this, plus he's got it more of a control, which that's usually, well, it's used to be back in the day. That's usually how people play plants, was kind of like plant control. Not count with all the crazy new support that's been out. So I've been surprised that plants haven't taken off for a while. Because I've been looking at them for a hot minute to doing something with them. The only thing I don't have is a lot of the Rika stuff, which that's definitely gone up since then because of that. It was pretty cheap. Now it's not so much anymore. But yeah, it sucks that you can't just link him off and replay him because he's a Scareclaw monster, but for whatever reason you can't just relink him. What was it on the text? Maybe I've just never noticed it. Oh, because that's main monster. Okay, main monster zone is why. But yeah, I'm curious to what if they ever do with the deck because they focus so much on the extra deck. That's another weakness of the deck too. Is they so focused on the extra monster zone. Uh, so like for example, Triart has to be here. So if they even do come out with like I mentioned before, a Link 2 or even a Link 4 or 5, like the only way it's going to really work with the deck if it plays in the main monster zone. It doesn't have to be up here because if it does, then all you're really using is Tryhard is nothing but a floodgate. So that's really what we need is a Link 2 that lets you extend with the deck because that's where you get where I was at last turn. You're just at a choke point, so you're forced to pass. And since I'm not drawing any of my good stuff for whatever reason, and we're drawing stuff that we don't need. What do you mean by that, hero? Do you like the Mermill deck or? Alright, he's going on with that, which would be a good hit for that. I really need to draw a monster for turn. Let me just recheck what all these guys do again. That one just does that, which you could do that, get rid of that. Which could happen. It's already been done. And if we get another turn, we should be fine, especially if we can draw a Scarclaw monster. Or the field spell, I guess would be fine too. Do I have? No, I didn't put it because I didn't play it. I may have should have risked it and played it, but oh well. Because that way I'd had that back for defense, and then I could have stopped that. We could have technically stopped 3 attacks, but he could distribute it too. But most people wouldn't have caught that. Oh, that one. I don't play that one because with you don't want to you don't want to use them for your normal summons. So that's the only reason I don't play it. That and I don't have room for the deck since I put the field spell in here. Uh, Because the only ones you really want to see in your hand is really the Shiren. You really don't want to see any of the others in your hand. Well, other than the level 3 one that you could fusion with your opponent's turn. But uh, other than that, you don't want to see the Rhino Heart. Or like if I was to play that one, right, I wouldn't want to see that in my hand. 40. All right, I think we're still what 45, 79. I think we have like 100 left, right? Let's see. It does something else that burns me or something. I think we're still alive, so I think we do get a second chance. I'm probably gonna. What does he do again? I don't know if I wipe out his monsters or I probably have to go backward, especially if he sets cards. He's gonna gain an extra 200, or is he bringing something else out? Let me guess. He's gonna be able to special something else out and finishes. Dude, that's ridiculous. All right, we'll do another one again because that's crazy, man. I really think it's something to do with the game, man. Because it's like I'm not getting nowhere near the hands that I normally do with this deck. Like I couldn't do nothing last night with this deck, and then as I got again today, it's like the game has just been shuffling the decks, like not just this deck, but any deck that I play, like so weird, like. Because I've been playing this deck for what 3 weeks now, and I've had no issues with the deck. Because originally I was just a swarm like crazy with it. Like now, I didn't swarm at all that duel. I didn't even we actually didn't even play the Link 3, which like almost never happens. Like never. It's like extremely rare that I never play an entire match. We never once played the Link 3. Granted, he forfeit the first one. Um, we didn't even play the Link 3, and I only played the Link 1 twice. And he wasn't even really playing. He didn't really do anything to stop us either. That's just the sad part. We just didn't draw anything, even though the deck pulls and mills like crazy. So I don't know. I really just feel like something they've changed with the game with how it shuffles. I don't know. It just doesn't add up. Because it's almost like when the hands that you get, it's like when you after you duel someone else again, and you didn't pile shuffle your deck. Like I feel like that's all the hands that I get. It's like you just dueled somebody. You're like, yeah, sure, man, I'll play. And then you go to play them, and you weren't smart and didn't shuffle your deck. You didn't pile shuffle them, so all your cards are clumped together. You draw three of the same card. So now you have two dead cards in your hand. See what I mean? This happened all day yesterday too. I kept drawing nothing but doubles. All right, we have no idea what they're playing. At least this is a better hand than we've gotten so far on stream today. All right, so we're gonna leave that face down because that works to our advantage. So we'll go below. He's gonna go. That was a waste of a fog blade. They definitely don't know what they're doing. All right, let's go ahead and try and bait him because they definitely used that way too soon. But yeah, I usually go crazy with the tiered elements, but it's rare that I see the tiered element stuff anymore. Like I was hitting the package consistently, and I even have the field spell here now that I didn't have before. The original version because I took out the super polys because after playing it, I could tell that the um, it wasn't working the way that I was thinking and hoping that it would. Um, and that I don't know. It's somewhere. It's so weird because that's supposed to trigger. It's not. That's not triggering. Sometimes it will trigger and sometimes it won't trigger, and that's what confuses me too. Because he's supposed to trigger, summon himself back, and then toss another one to the graveyard. Then I fuse. But that's quit working as well. Sometimes it'll let me do that, and sometimes it won't. And it's one of those things that's not letting me do that. So I guess just going forward, I won't be dumping him. Because he's supposed to trigger when he's sent to the graveyard by a card effect. I mean, dumping him with Kitty Kalos as a card effect. So he triggers, special summons himself, sends one to the graveyard. You fuse again. Uh, Usually go for him, so they bait it out. They negate it. You send their card back. All right, we'll play the newer versions. Uh, since that still bother me. I think it's this one, right? Yeah. All right, so we'll play this one. What time is it? Yeah, we need to play this one because we spent a lot of time on that. Huh? You dump the Rhino Heart. The Rhino Heart, because the Rhino Heart you basically use as an extender plus you fuse with it. Which is the reason why I play Rhino Heart. I didn't understand why uh, my Triff didn't play him. Like I wouldn't play multiple copies, obviously, just the one that I have already in the deck. Um, Crap. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go and do this. He definitely didn't have Ash. Oh, you have to have a tier in hand? I'll have to read his text again because I don't recall that being the case. Or maybe you have to send one. Maybe that's what it is. But I thought that was only. I'll have to read him. Alright, so that. Because if it is, that's just the only part of the text I've forgotten. Alright, we already have that. Dang it, I'm always gonna be. Well, I could just go. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. We'll pull him last. Because I want to use the full power. Try hard. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we'll go back Unicorn. Now we go try heart. Now we go Rich Heart. What's crazy, we haven't even normal summoned for our turn yet. That's what's funny. Um, let's do this. Because that leaves them in the deck and usually I draw a rival. I got that. That's actually a good backup. That's fine. Alright, and then that to protect. Alright, we're good with that. I'll end my turn. We can play after this one, Hero. We'll do that and we'll probably end with that tonight because I've got to work on videos. Alright, let's see what we're playing against. We got a really good board. Snow's going to be useless. That's not going to do you any good. He's playing. Oh, he's screwed. He's playing Despia. That's the worst deck he could play against me. Um, Not yet. Dude, yeah, your snow's going bye bye. Yeah, I hope he knows that doesn't work against this deck. This is why I love people that play Mystic Mine against this deck, because it does not work against this deck. And that is game. Battle phase. Oh man, that's why I love this deck so much, man. You don't have to worry about mine. Like it's just so funny because you just go full combo and then just pop it and then attack game. So many people are used to sitting behind mine, but you can't do that with this, like playing against this deck. Not counting all the follow-up plays that we still had. I figured he was going to do something else. I figured he was still going to try and fuse and build a board and uh, all that good stuff. Let's see. Are you in the Discord here so I can send you an invite? Let's see. Everything still should be set up correctly. Just let me know if you're in the Discord hero, or if you are, let me know what your name is. I can send you the invite. Do you have it? Well, yeah, the room set to private. I have to invite you in, is why. I can leave it open if you can, and if you found me, I'll leave it open. You can jump in real quick before someone else jumps in. But that's why I just send you guys the invite through the Discord, because I have to leave it locked. Because if not, when I leave it open like this, anyone playing Omega can just randomly jump in. So as long as you can find me real quick for someone else, if not, I'll get thrown in there with them. All right, good deal. I thought I already clicked that. That's not too bad. I would prefer to get another one than him, but danger. That's fine. Good old Kitty Carlos. The one for the negates. Okay. Send 5. There goes Parallel Exceed. Alright, field spell. Let's pull. So you're already down to your second copy. Hmm. See that. The one arrival. So you can go with that. Alright, perfect. Do you want to? I think we do, right? I think we. I think we bait that to. Yeah, I think we bait that. So we'll actually start out by going call by in advance. Normally you wouldn't do this, but because I want him to go ahead and chain this so it resolves. Fantastic. All right, get rid of bell. Good deal. So then I want a lightning storm here, so you negate it. There we go. All right, good deal. Now we go this so we can get unicorn, or we may go reinforcement. Let's do. I don't know. You have that. Face down. No. I don't think you're gonna have anything. I could do that. Go that. Yeah, I think we'll actually go that instead. All right, we'll go and go Veneer effect. All right, good deal. Because we want to do is bait all this out before we actually start doing stuff. All right. All right. How do you want to do this? Let's do. Yeah, let's do that. Leave that for backup. Let's do this. Pop that. Nope. Nope. All right. Let's do that. Defense. Normal summon. Oh, I forgot about that. What do we have engrave? We don't have anything, so yeah, let's do that because it gets rid of that. Perfect. Got the card that I wanted. Um, then we go alpha. Oh, wait. Does it link to him too? I thought it was the other way around. Oh wait, never mind. He's in fucking defense. Never mind. Uh, it's been a long day. Never mind. All right. All right. Then go back alpha. I forgot. So we just use him as an extender. The problem is I don't have a lower level. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, I still have him, right? So those three. Trigger this first. All right. Get rid of that. Perfect. All right, and get rid of that. That. Don't have anything else. We'll leave it like that. Good old Bell. Mr. FiberX. Jet Synchron. It's got that. He's already normal summon, so all you can do is special summon. The best thing to do would be to relink. What all do you have enough of them in there? Yeah, you do. That arrival, it's hard to. I know sometimes it's hard to see the animations. All right, let's do. Get rid of that. That. Well, yeah. There we go. Get rid of backup support. Mr. Code Talker. Do you have any engrave? Well, you have the other one, don't you? Yeah. Oh, he has the arrows out of the side, doesn't he? Yeah, okay. Is what, 3? Get rid of them as well. I don't think about playing access code. We'll pull the next one, that's fine. Make him 42. Alright, battle. Not too much, man. Alright, we'll bring him back on our turn. We didn't play. Ah, I didn't pull it. That's right. I forgot I didn't do that. Forgot I did not do that. All right, good deal. Let's do this. All right. Do you want? I think that locks me in, right? I could pull the other one, which yeah, that's probably the best bet here, right? Yeah, I think that's our best bet. Because I don't want to lock myself into exceeds here. So, all right, let's go ahead and do this. So this will trigger. And now if he has any negates, we can go ahead and resolve both of those. And use our talons. So we're sitting in a good spot right now. Not yet. Go, go rival. Draw. Well, let's go ahead and do. You do have that. That may be more issues. I'm really not worried about. What do you want to banish here? Can't banish him. I can banish him. Oh no, he still has the floodgate effect, doesn't he? There, yeah, he has the floodgate effect, so he wouldn't be affected. So those are off limits. So basically that, that or that. I think we just go and banish that. All right, now we do this. Let's do, or do you want to? I think we do, don't we? We pop, yeah, pop that. Gets rid of the arrival. We talons. Do I want to draw two cards or just steal this card? Because it's probably better just to steal it. Because I steal access code. Steal access code. I pop. Yeah, let's just make it easy. Go ahead and do that. Uh, See, I was doing none of the level threes, man. None of them. This is the same issue I had yesterday, but luckily I'm doing as good as I am, even without the level, which is ridiculous. The whole deck is built on uh, level threes. All right, banish. Uh, Banish the other one. Grave is fine. All right. This is why I need something like Enter to Foolish stuff. We'll just have access code attack. We'll have to pass it back. I had a feeling you'd had that for quite a while. think we killed most of your stuff though, right? Both of them are engraved. We banished a lot of other good stuff too. You've already used the parallel exceeds. There's not much left you should have. I think you've already used all three of the Rhino Hearts as well. Yeah, you've already used all three of them. And you used already all three of Rival, right? Yeah, you've already used all three of Rival. So most you have left probably is just your dangerous stuff if you still have more of a danger package. Alright, we're good on our turn. Let's see if we can finally get a level 3. Nope. I'll take it though. Um. Alright, I guess we'll just go this package instead since we can't use the other stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go Unicorn. Good old Kitty Kalos. Mermail. Let's do, yeah, let's do this because I can go. Banish Ogre. Let's see, I think we just attack still here, right? Or do I go ahead and do the other ones? Um, I could do that, but yeah, let's just destroy that by battle, that's fine. And then main phase 2, we'll do everything else. Let's see. That's already here, that's already there. Let's do... do you want to go Diablos? Do that. Then it would banish. I could banish 3 others, right? I think we go that. Alright, and then pass. Go Unicorn. That's crazy, man. We still have not hit a level 3. Alright, let's... I do want to banish that. So you don't have that package anymore. I'll say that for backup. Toss that one, that's fine. Dude, it's still not even a level 3. Jesus. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like the game is not shuffling things, man. Like, our entire deck left is basically the main core of our deck, which is ridiculous. and pop the back row in. Let's do. Yeah, we'll go. We're just gonna go battle. All right, we'll go to game 2, guys. That was a long one. All right, so now we're playing up against. Yeah, that's why I've been hyping them up so much. Everyone thought they weren't going to be much with the Darkwing Blast stuff that I was talking about. Then everybody wants to start talking about when the stuff from Photon got announced. What do you want to do? Let's take that out. I really think I'm actually going to take that out completely because it's such a uh, dead card. Both of them are definitely, they earned their spot after kind of that last one, so keep them in. Callback, I think, still good. Reasoning's still fine. Duster, that. What do I take out? Take out the ogre. I'm fine with that. Take out the ogre because I got that replaced with that. That's fine. Double, double. Be good to. Go with that. I should do that because it's not gonna be as effective. So that. I think that's good enough. All right, we hit Bell and Shiren. All right, good old Kitty Kalos. Good old ogre. Mr. Jet Synchron. Oh, dang, you drew both. Oh God, there's all three of them. Oh man, that's crazy. All right, Mr. Fibrax. Pull out Bell. At least we drew some level 3s this time. Last game we didn't see a single 3 throughout the entire duel after going through over half our deck, which is crazy. I'm not sure about that, man. You could do, well, you could do the, dang, what are they? Uh, Hang on, let me find them. Oh, the Libromancers. Like you can mix the Libromancers with it because it helps pull all of the rituals and they're all extenders, so that would make sense. All right. Yeah, that. That for backup. I need to get rid of him first. All right. Reasoning. Fortunately, we didn't have a shot lot on the field. All right. We'll put it in the middle. That's fine. What do you want to do? You know, let's actually draw 2 cards. Let's just keep it going. There we go. Fantastic. So let's. I don't know. Do you want to? Let's just normal summon. That's fine. Go for the field spell. Alright, good deal. So we baited that out. So what we're gonna do, go and hit that. There he is. Alright, that. Let's do, yeah, let's go and get that out, because I'll keep him on board, and we'll put the other 3 in grave. Let's do that. I'm gonna go that. Well, I gotta bring that one back anyway. Ogre, multi-attacker. This is like the video that I made the other day, actually. This is how you do over 25,000 damage in 1 turn with Scareclaw. There's over 25,000 damage, like if all this was to hit him directly. If you guys missed the video that I did on that, this is literally the board that you end on to do that. Because he can attack 4 times, and he's a, excuse me, 5 times, and he's a 4,500, and I do piercing damage in defense. And thanks to the spell card, it removes all of his cards from play too. Yes, I made a video. If you guys haven't watched the video, basically it's me going over this board here. But it's 25,000. Specifically it's 25,100 damage in 1 turn, and I do piercing damage because the Tri-Heart does 5 attacks because I have 5 different Scareclaw monsters on field, and it also does piercing because I have the Balone on the field. That's how I was able to do the damage, even though he had them in defense due to Tri-Heart's effect. And then also too, the Scareclaw Shatala, he can attack in defense, and he uses defense points as attack points. So that's an extra 2,600 that you can attack directly as well. So you can attack 6 times, 5 with the Tri-Heart with a 4,500 attack doing piercing damage, and then a 2,600 uh, with the Scareclaw Shatala. So yeah, I've only ended on this board twice. One I made the video, and then of course here. But that's how that works essentially. Uh, and that's why I love going like second with the deck because it's just such a hard going second deck. Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping we'll get some other like I'll let you guys see it. I'm still working on it, but uh, this is what I've got it to so far. Because I'm trying to keep in mind when I've got this build, the meta that's going to be out during that time. I've got my other build too, that's the darkwingblast build, which I'll post for you guys. Not next week, but the following week. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the month to change for me to post. I'll go ahead and post this video too. That's got all the Photon Hypernova, and by then I should have it perfected. I may change. I'm probably going to take out the Starfrost, because to me I feel like it's such a dead card, especially once we get to uh, the meta like January to February of next year. I feel like this just isn't a good play anymore. Like Deflora is pretty cool. You know, you got the Omni Negate, which kind of helps protect you, uh, you know, and things like that. But I don't think it's worth playing him, man. I feel like they haven't really done like the main card that, you know, that bridges all these archetypes together. Like the only one he really works well in is really tier elements. With Scareclaw, you only get the extended summon with the Lightheart, which is really not that good. You just replace what you already had, uh, which gives you, you know, just you know, you get an extra monster, so it gives you 2 monster cards. I mean, that's about it. And or you could go into something like Deflor. So I'm probably going to actually take him out. I don't know if there's anything. I don't know if I just leave him out. I may put a third field spell back in, or I'll probably put something else. I may put in one of these guys or the Book of the Eclipse. I may do that. Hey, Kid Brave. I'm actually about to get off, man. I streamed for 4 hours yesterday. Uh, and I haven't had a chance to work on any videos, or I haven't ate today either. I actually need to eat after I log out here in a second. But I'll be back at it again, guys. Same time next week. I'll be able to stream like normal on Friday. I may try and start earlier on Friday. I may try and stream like quite a bit next Friday, because the Friday actually starts my vacation. So I may stream for like 6 hours or so on Friday. So if you guys, if it's hard with the time zones and stuff like that to tune in, I'll probably stream for like 6 hours or so on Friday going through these decks, and that'll give me some more time to work with them because I don't have a lot of time to work with them outside of work and then doing other videos on the channel that's more current stuff. But I try and work on these best I can. But yeah, I'm probably going to take him out and the Deflor out. Uh, I'll probably put back the IP because I kind of do miss having IP in here, even though you do have the spells to kind of help uh, save it. I'll try and see if I can find another extender. I think the new. Let's see if we can find it real quick because I think it may do what I'm looking for. What was it? Not favorites. OCG. New. Where is he? It's the. Maybe it's not showing in here. Let's do. Okay. SP. How do you spell? Is it SP? Let's just do this because I already know what it is. Let's do that, and then we'll filter with. Because I don't know what his full effect is. Let's see. He would be new, so he should have something over him. Maybe they don't have it in. They should have it in Omega areas. Um, let's see, because I know he two level two monsters or two monsters including a level rank or link two monster cannot be used as limit material. The turn it's summoned you can use on the following turn. This card is link summon. You can send one level two monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, so it's only level two. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, so that really wouldn't help out. Oh well. So, but yeah, we'll end up taking him out, guys. I'll probably just put back in the IP unless I can find something else. Um, that would make sense going in here. I haven't had a chance to test out the Griffin yet, but that's really what we need is we need more cards that we can do that'll allow us to continue to extend our plays. Or if I could find enough to take out, I may try and run all three parallel exceeds in here again, or at least, or, yeah, probably three, or maybe even just run the standard two. Maybe what I do, I may end up putting that back in here. Take that out, put IP back in, put in two parallel exceeds. That may be what we do as well. But it's about perfect. There's a few things I need to fix. I'll still like the extra, not excuse the extra deck, the side deck. The extra deck could use some tuning up and maybe a few changes in the main deck, but it's almost perfect for the specific build that I'm going for. Uh, we may have taken out Ogre because Ogre. The only reason I really like Ogre is because he has 2000 attack. That's the only reason I'm probably still keeping him in, even in this build. Other than that, honestly, I would probably take him out. I may end up doing that. We may experiment taking Ogre out and the Starfrost and go double parallel exceed to help with extended plays, and take that out and put back in IP. I think we'll do that. I'll probably do that next week, and we'll test that out and see if I like that more. Because I barely see Ogre, and the only time you care about Ogre is just him having the 28 attack points. You really don't care about the banishing, one of the random five cards of your opponent's deck. Sometimes that is very helpful, but it's rare that I see him. Usually you're going for I guess Fenrir for Fenrir, how you pronounce it, and then going for Unicorn. Those are the main two that you're going for, and then of course the Scareclaw one. As far as them, then of course you're going into the Exceed monsters, and then trying to get like the Spell and Trap card out. So this way you can banish a card from their hand. This way you can banish three cards from their graveyard face down to keep them from playing. or doing any extended plays or anything like that, like I was doing in the duel against Hero, uh, stuff like that. This is the one no one's really kind of playing at the moment. But I've got a feeling the way like the way the format's heading, getting close to probably January to February of next year, you guys will start seeing this card play more often, especially against like the generator stuff. Uh, I've seen it helpful against that, or even tier elements, or definitely against the Shatala as well, because that's going to be a definitely archetype everyone's playing. So this is really good against the Shatala because once they trigger, especially like being the Shangri-La, you distribute all of them, and then you summon this out. So then you can go from there and do your combos after your opponent's done that. So this way you only need one spot to summon, and then you break their entire board. So that's why I've already got this sided in because this is going to be really good against this archetype. Because a lot of people are going to run like the if you guys didn't see last night's stream, consider go back and watching it. I used this same deck and others, and Pat played the full version of the Shatala deck. Like he played the pure just Shatala. Me and him did quite a few matches of that and a few other decks. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, if you didn't watch last night's stream, make sure you go back and watch some of that. Because I used this deck and a few others, and he used the pure version of this, which is insane. But this is a good card to counter that meta. So if you guys have had a chance to pick this up, I would pick it up. It's not maybe too good of a card right now, but January, February, it's going to be a good card, and this card's going to sky. Let's actually see what it is right now before we end the stream. Uh, uh, let's see how much it's going for right now. It's only going. It's $13 now, which is still quite a bit. So unless it gets a reprint, like before January or February, I would consider picking these up, guys, or budgeting around getting these. Just keep an eye on it, see, because you can see the prices are kind of dropping. Most of it's just kind of with shipping, so you actually can get it like for some of the lower sellers like around $9. That's not too bad. So like $18, maybe 20 with tax and stuff. But I would have at least two copies. To me, I felt like three was too much, so I'm just siding two for the moment. That's good, hero. But yeah, I would make sure you guys get these because, like I said, it's not too good right now. But the way the format's looking, and just from the stuff that me and Pat's been playtesting, that's going to be coming out January, mostly February. Definitely February of next year. This is going to be a card that's pretty much going to be a staple. A lot of people think it sucks and stuff right now. It's just not relevant as much in our meta. Uh, or as good as it would be in the meta. So that's why most people aren't playing it. But it's definitely going to be main decked, if not like I've got side decked a lot more in the upcoming months next year. At least that's my prediction. So I would consider looking into it, you know, paying attention to the prices. Right now they're not too bad. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of them on here for $9. I don't know why it's saying it's. I guess they just decided to show the main one for 13, but there's a lot of ones lower than that. So you can still get it for like 9 to 10 bucks, which is not too bad. So if they don't reprint it by then, it may jump up to like a $20 to $30 card. So just make sure you guys think about that because if they don't reprint it, this is going to jump up to $20 to $30, especially once we get to February-ish. So make sure you guys pick that up. I've already got my copies, so just make sure you guys get your copies. Especially if you're planning on, especially if you plan on playing competitive. If you're just playing for fun, then yeah, obviously I wouldn't worry about it because you're playing for fun. Something like this really isn't going to matter to you. But if you're playing competitive play, uh, you definitely want to have at least two, if maybe three copies, but I would say at least definitely two copies. All right, well that's gonna do it for this ones, guys. Hopefully that insight and feedback helped you guys out, because like I said, that's definitely gonna be useful later on. But I will see you guys next week. Like I said, I'll try and stream longer on Friday, but I'm gonna take a break, eat something because I haven't ate anything today. Uh, Go find Luna because she's somewhere outside. Bring her inside and feed her and all that good stuff too. And I will see you guys next Friday and Saturday, and that'll start my vacation. So I'll stream more and stuff like that. I plan on doing some live duels potentially if I can get the equipment